maybe a few hundred followers, but those 100 followers aren't interested in your product or service, it's going to be frustrating. Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about what are the best ways to promote your business online in 2020. And I'm actually going to give you 4 ways you can promote your business online and what works for me as well right now. And I'll also go over some of the failures I've had and things that I've learned that did not work for me. So hopefully it'll help you with your business. If you are new, hi there, my name is Christina Spoor, and I create videos and content for people who want to grow their business online using social media, blogging, and motivation. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you never miss a video on every Tuesday and Friday. And before we dive in to talk about ways to promote your business online, doing shout outs. So let's talk about what are the best ways to promote your business online. So one of the first and best ways to promote your business online is social media. It's free. You can sign up for any account and start on there right now, and there are hundreds and thousands of people that you have access to. And when I started online, I did not take advantage of this. I started online with a company that, thought it was going to be super easy to make money. I thought I would jump in and be like, oh, people are going to buy this. It's great. I love this opportunity. Why wouldn't they want to buy? And yes, that's how you should feel about your company. But you have to realize it's not just about saying, hey, I have this product or service, sign up with me. You have to figure out why that person has a need for it, why that person would want to buy from you, and why they need it right now. I talk about, getting people to buy and stuff in the closing sales on social media course. I'll leave the link for you in the description. We won't get too much in closing sales, but that's something you have to keep in mind when you're on social media. So first things first, when you are using social media, you want to create content your audience is interested in, something that is actually benefiting your audience. And when I actually first started online, that's not what I was doing. So I was not getting engagement, and I was not actually getting the audience that was interested in what I was selling. I started with a company, and I did a lot of offline stuff. And that included leaving flyers around campus. At the time, I was in college when I started this with my boyfriend. We bought this thing where you could make your own little stamps and put our words on it, and we'd leave stamps around telling people to contact us. And that did not get us the results. And we were obviously, some friends signed up. My family members were not that interested in it, so they didn't. But those friends did not last very long because they were not getting the results in their business. And you know what? I wasn't either actually. Ooh, I just hit my mic. I wasn't actually either getting those results that I wanted. But the difference was my boyfriend and I were so passionate about being online. We wanted to do this for our work. We wanted to do this so we could stay at home, choose the life we wanted, and travel around and go wherever we wanted to go. And that didn't happen right off the bat. And that was because, one, we were not utilizing the tools that were at our hand. And social media is one of them. And when I first started, I was all over the place. I would pick, I was on Facebook, I was on Twitter, I was trying to be on Pinterest, I was trying to be on Instagram. And you know what? You should be utilizing all those platforms, but you need to pick and focus on one, especially when you're starting out. If you're starting out and have 0 followers or have maybe a few hundred followers, but those 100 followers aren't interested in your product or service, it's going to be frustrating and very draining to try posting every day and engaging on all those social media platforms, because that's not the only thing that you're doing in your business. So if you're posting, let's say in my previous, I would be posting irrelevant things that weren't actually going to be beneficial to my audience. Sure, a quote is nice. A quote is entertaining to look at, and it's fun to read, and it's nice to give a like to. But how is that really helping my audience? It really wasn't. 2, I was posting maybe selfies or pictures of my boyfriend and I eating out, or my dog. And you know what? People love to like those, but guess what? It is not helping your business, okay? So then I realized I was going to focus in on Instagram. This is where I was getting the most engagement, the most results in my business. So I still use Facebook. Facebook is great for groups. I love Facebook groups. I use them for all my courses so people can engage. But Instagram was just where I have a drive and passion to be on, and I realized my audience was on there. So focusing on Instagram, I started posting, okay? And you can see the older stuff I was posting was nice stuff. stuff people could like, but it wasn't actually benefiting my audience. So then once I changed the gears and actually was like, I'm going to be posting informational tips, questions, video clips, things that my audience can look at and be like, I am getting some great information from this. I want to like this. I want to share this. I want to follow her. I want to contact her and see how she can help my business. Then that's when things changed for me, because I was actually not me-centric. I was you-centric, focusing on my customer, focusing on what benefits them and what needs they have. So that's something that you want to be thinking about as well. When you're posting your content, are you posting it something that's beneficial for your audience? So if they look at the picture, look at the information, are they going to think, oh, this was great. This, made me laugh. This gave me help with this certain thing. This solved this problem. Whatever it is that you're doing, think about your customer and your potential customer, because that's who's following you on your account. Of course, there's lots of platforms. Pick which one that you want to focus on so you can actually grow your following, and think about your audience when you're doing it. Now, of course, if you want to focus on Instagram, I actually have an Instagram growth and momentum course that actually focuses on how to grow your business engagement and following on Instagram. If you want to check that out, I'll leave that in the description below for you. So the second thing I think is a great way to promote your business online is actually using video. Sure, videos can be scary and it can be hard not knowing what to talk about. And if you go check out my old YouTube videos, I took some of them down because they were really irrelevant and they wouldn't benefit you from watching it. There are a few older ones that would benefit you, but I just wanted to leave them up so you can see the growth I've had from where I came from, where I am today, and that's nowhere where I want to be in a year from now. So every day getting on camera is a practice for me to better communicate and help you and teach you how to grow your business online. And it's actually a way I can actually connect with you. You can see me, you can see how I interact and how I act. So if you actually want personal coaching or want to work with me, you know kind of what kind of person I am and how I'm going to be speaking with you. So it's not a complete like, whoa, I had no idea this is what she was about. I had no idea this is what she did. So it's a great way to bring awareness to your business and your product and services that you're selling. If you are just starting out on YouTube and you have no idea what to do, check out the other two videos I did. I did them in 2 different parts, and I gave you 12 tips to start a YouTube channel, so you can start that out if you want to start a YouTube channel. The third way I think is one of the best ways to promote your business is having your own website or blog. The reason for this is because, one, you're able to put your information on there so people can get in contact with you and actually provide value to them. So you can write a blog post. You can even share your YouTube videos onto your website, so you can actually have a home place and actually put all your products and services and information for them to go look at. On my website, I have my courses available, so people can, when they come visit my website, they can go check out all my courses. If they come to my website, they can go check out the tools section, so they see all the tools I use for my business, so that can help them out. I also have my blog page, so if they want to go through and look at all my blog. And then you also have the one-on-one coaching. So if people are wanting that one-on-one time and that additional help in their business, they can fill out and get in contact with me and do that. So that is just another way and resource for you to send people to. So say you meet someone and maybe they're interested in what you're doing, or they have a question about a product or service, you can actually send them there. You can give them that link so they can go find out more about it. Now, of course, if you're like, whoa, I have no idea how to set up a website or blog, that is a-okay. I was thinking the same thing. I thought it would be so hard and a lot of coding and stuff like that. Don't worry, it is not hard like that. And of course, it takes practice. And once you actually start setting up your website, it becomes fun because you get to put your own twist to it. You get to put your own ideas on it. You get to create your own graphics. And I use Canva for all my graphics. So anything you see on my website, I use Canva for that, okay? And if you're wondering like, okay, how do I set up my blog? Well, I actually have a video on how to start a blog, and I actually show you how to set it up and start it. And the place I like to use is site Rubik's, and it's actually through Wealthy Affiliate, which actually is an affiliate program. So if you join there, and I'll leave the link below for you, I end up getting a small commission from that, so you're giving me support as well, so I can keep making these videos for you to help you out. And you will also be able to share that with other people, so you can make a commission from that as well. And the best part is about this platform, it actually uses WordPress. And it shows you in the 10 lessons how to actually set up your website so you can actually start making money from it, especially from affiliate products. So say you do want to use Amazon affiliate program and share maybe the equipment you use, or share certain makeup you use or certain products on there. You can share that on there so you can make a small commission from it, okay? The fourth thing I recommend you use to promote your business is your email. Now, this is not just a generic Google email or not Google, Gmail email or Yahoo email, okay? This is an email that you actually have an autoresponder for. So you actually have an email list. So anytime you get someone's email, you actually add it to this list and you automate your email so it sends out to your mass list. So say you only have 10 emails at the time, that's okay. You want to actually send out emails consistently to them, and that way you stay on their mind, and two, if it's something that they're interested in, they'll click on and want to learn more about. So on my email list, I like to send out my videos that I send out every Tuesday and Friday. I actually ask questions here and there to get feedback from people so people can actually reply to the email with questions they have or concerns they may have, or whatever it is that they want to reply back to the email. If they just want to say hey, say hey. But I realize that email is so crucial because it's a way to continuously stay on someone's mind. Think about these major companies that you buy products from or services from. You're on their email list. When you buy something from them, they have your email, they email you every once in a while. And so when you think, oh, I need to buy that again, you're like, oh, I'm going to buy it from them, okay? And you're going to be doing the same thing. And the company that I like to use for this is Aweber. I'll leave the link down below for you. When you actually join, they just switch it over so you can actually create your account for free and you'll start one email list. Now, of course, if you want to have multiple email lists and say you want to make it into different lists. So I have multiple lists on mine. I have an Instagram growth and momentum course list. So anyone who purchases that course is on that list, so I can actually update them with information about the course or ask them questions, or if I update it and add new content in there, they'll be notified and know about it. Then I have another list about my blog posts. So anyone who's on that list will get blog posts. So there's different things you can do, but starting out, you can just do one list so it's not complicated, and you can always upgrade to do more lists. That's completely an option up to you. But I'll leave the link below for you. So now that you know the 4 ways to promote your business: social media, videos, website / blogging, and email, you want to actually think about how you can actually find those customers, how you can actually start getting them interested in what you're doing. And one of those ways to figure out what customers to go after is your analytics. You can go check out your analytics and see what content and what things are performing well. So this kind of goes back to the social media, seeing what people are looking at, okay? And you can do this on Instagram, you can do it on Facebook. Now, of course, if you have 0 followers and just starting out, your analytics aren't going to be there yet. So post stuff, share stuff, figure out and see what people are liking, test it out. You can see some of the stuff I'm doing, I'm testing it out as well, and I'm seeing what works good for my audience. Like, for example, the videos I do on YouTube, I used to have a longer intro. It was a longer intro video. And I realized with my analytics, people were going off whenever that intro came up. So I took out that intro and I did a shorter one. I still realized people weren't really staying on the video with that intro. So I completely took out that intro, and I just have in the very beginning now my Christina Spohr, so people know it is my video. But that's only like 2 or 3 seconds long versus the 15-second intro that is probably not beneficial to you. It was more so me thinking that it would be interesting to you look at, but by my analytics showing me that people were clicking off when that came on, I was like, okay, I'm going to take it off and see how it works without it on. So testing it out. And the other thing you want to do to promote your business and find your customers is hashtags. Instagram is a great way to do that. I love using hashtags on Instagram. Of course, you can hashtags on Facebook and Twitter. I don't know too much about how well that works. Like I said, I focus on Instagram. Figure out, see what works, test it out, and use hashtags that your audience are looking for. So let's say I am a business coach and I would do, like small business tips, or if it's something I'm talking about, social media tips, stuff like that. But all of a sudden I do dog lover in there. Well, that's not really relevant to my audience. My audience, sure, they may be dog lovers, but they're not looking for business solutions there. Of course, if I post a picture of me and my dog, then yeah, I'll use relevant hashtags for that photo. So it depends on the photo and content you're posting. Keep that in mind. And lastly, the most important is engage. Engage with your audience. If you don't engage with them, it's not going to grow. You're not going to actually be able to promote and build your business, especially starting out. You have to do the hard work, and it may be like, okay, I don't want to do this right now. I would much rather do this. Well, you know, in order to get the results, you actually have to talk with these people and actually have to get them interested in what you are selling. Now, of course, you don't want to message them and be like, hey, buy from me right now. This is why I talk about this in Closing Sales on Social Media course, because there are ways to do it so that way you're actually figuring out if what you have is good for the person you're talking with and they're actually interested and can buy right now. But that is for in the course. And lastly, all these tips will not work if you are not consistent. That you may have heard this tons of times, and I have too, but I know from experience, if you go and wear yourself out, then you know what, you're going to stop. And that is what I did. I was like, oh, I'm going to post 2 times a day, 3 times a day. I'm going to post 4 videos a week. And I did 4 or 5 videos a week. And it burnt me out because I wasn't pacing myself. It would have been much better if I spread that out to 1 post a day, 1 post a week, and then I would have had already 5 weeks worth of videos as opposed to posting 5 in a row and making myself tired and burnt out. So yeah, figure what works good for you and what you can do, and then you can always grow on it. Always grow on it, okay? With that being said, I hope you learned exactly how to promote your business online and that these tips are going to help you and you can incorporate them in your business. So if you did learn how to promote your business, give it a like and share it with someone who could use this information. And also subscribe so you never miss a video on every Tuesday and Friday. And I will be seeing you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.